All right, so these are our notes for determining how to identify your moon phases. This is something that is not on the reference table, so it's something you have to come up with a system so you can always figure out what phases of the moon you're looking at. All right, and so we're going to use a chart like this as a graphic organizer to help us organize our ideas. The first thing I want us to look at is when we're looking at pictures of the moon, the moon is always going to go in the same direction, right? This one already has its arrows, so that's really makes it really easy. But our moon is always going to go counterclockwise. So in all these pictures, we see the moon going around the Earth, and the moon is always going counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. So we're going to put this in our first what to do, look for steps to determine the phase of the moon. We always want to put remember that the moon is always moving counterclockwise. Let's make that nice and big so we can see that. And we'll put that in this front box so we always, all right, can remember. Oops. All right. So if we now go back and look at these pictures, what we notice is that there's lots of ways to draw this. All right. There's lots and lots and lots of ways. This is why straight up memorizing something is never going to work for this, right? We're looking for that greater, deeper understanding. And so we want to come up with a system. And so we are always going to follow the same steps no matter what picture you're looking at. All right. And the first step is you always want to be able to find the sun. All right. In these pictures, there's 1, 2, 3 examples. I like these 3 examples because they're all labeled sun rays. Light rays from the sun rays. These 3 pictures are very easy because they're clearly identifying where the sun is. This picture number 1, the sun is on the left. Picture number 2, it says the sun is on the right. Picture number 3 says the sun is on the top. Those ones are nice and easy because the sun is labeled. But I will show you, like, sometimes it'll give you other pictures like this, and there is no sun rays labeled. Even if there's no sun rays labeled, you can figure this out. Because what you can notice is that in all these pictures of the moon, right, this is the moon, these are all the moons, and they're going around the Earth. If you notice in all the pictures of these moons, there's a bright side and there's a dark side. And we want you to realize that whatever side is bright is the side that is facing the sun. So in this picture here, the sun has to be over here because this is bright, this is bright, this is bright, this is bright. They're all bright on the left side, so the sun has to be on the left. You can even see that in these pictures. In this picture where the sun is on the left, the bright side is also on the left, left, left. In this picture where the sun is on the right, the bright side is also on the right, including the Earth. Right? In this picture where the sun is at the top, the bright is also at the top. Right? So the first step that we are always going to look for, and we're going to type this in, is you always want to find the sun. Sun. The sun is always facing the bright side of the Earth or Moon. Right? So we need you to keep that in mind. But no matter what, your first step is always going to be finding the sun.